Previously. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Just double check there. Moonshine. Oh, I could sell these actually. It might get me a bit of money. That's worth nothing. Right. Let us find good old Walter. Is it Walter? I don't remember who is still alive and who is not. Walter, my friend, talk to me and buy these. Oh, they're worth 3 gold each. Nice. That was worth 4 gold. I'm glad I held on to those. There's a few dead fish here. I'm not picking them up because I think my fish chest is... No, it isn't. I've got 2 stacks going. Get in my life. Dump these in here. Dump the money over here. And then one last teleport. Or 2, in fact. Or 3. Depends how this goes. I'm going to teleport here. This isn't where I wanted to teleport to, but sure. How is the chlorophyte going? Not that well. Thing is, it will only spread when you're in-game, and since I haven't been doing too much off camera, I haven't been in-game that much. So the spread has gone very little. I don't know why, but this area really seems to love throwing toxic slimes out. Loads of them. Absolutely tons of them. Wait, whoa. I don't know why I went this way. This is not the way I want to go. I'm heading this way, basically going down here to find the beehive. Oh, angry trappers, I need to kill you. Just in hopes that in the 1 in 80,000 chance that I manage to find an Uzi. Which I really don't think is going to happen. I'm going to find a beehive to pick up some honey for this honey bucket. That way, again, I have 5 buckets of honey, 5 buckets of lava, 5 buckets of water, and 5 empty buckets. Just in the future, in every case, I need... Hey, it's a dye beetle. Come here. I hit him with a mushroom. I didn't mean to... There we go. And done. Walk me home. So now we can put this in there, and back to 5, 5, and 5. Happy. Good. Slime. I'm sick of collecting it. We've got about 5,000 slime now. But the dyes can go in the dye chest. Oh, let's check on the dye thing actually. Bloodroot. I don't see any white dots, so I don't think there's any bloodroot there. And it seems like there's lots of blinkroot there, but no bloodroot. The only real way to test it is to go down and look, but we can put that off for another time. Now, with that done, I think that's done. I think I'm happy with that now. We can do some other stuff, and some of the other stuff we want to do is... Let's get these keys done. Corruption, jungle, and hallowed keys. Now these need souls, which is why we did the old soul battle fight, and it needs 15 of each. I need 5 of each, which means we need a total of 15. So it needs 15 souls of sight, and 15 souls of might, and it also needs temple keys, which you get from defeating Plantera. And off camera, remember I was trying to get the ultimate hammer. I killed Plantera a lot, so now I have 13 temple keys. You can see I definitely killed her a whole bunch. Now combining each one of 5 of each soul plus 1 key plus the mold should get me the key, I believe. There we go, look. So we can make the jungle key, the corruption key, and the hallowed key. And they look pretty cool, don't they? So I don't know if I need those in my inventory hotbar to open them. So I might as well open those chests. Now this is going to be tricky because in the dungeon, if you recall, it is full of enemies. So many powerful enemies, and they're going to be kicking our butts. So basically I'm going to go in, open the chest, and loot whatever is in it instantly without looking at it. Because, well, if I don't, I'm just going to get my head kicked in. They are going to beat me down something fierce. But luckily, I know ahead of time what is in each chest, so I can explain afterwards. So basically, in each of these biome chests, there is one set item. So the ice chest will always have the ice-based weapon. The corruption chest will always have a corruption-based weapon. That is exactly the same as any other corruption chest. But they also have a few random items, nothing crazy. Just like, you know, when you open a random chest anywhere and you have like, oh, there's 10 iron bars and also some mushrooms and some healing potions. Just a random tat that you get in them. So there'll be a bunch of random crap like that. But it's those biome specific items we are interested in. Now one of them is going to be amazing, and until we got this scythe I was planning on having it as my main weapon. And you never know, it might still become my main weapon. And the other item is something I wasn't planning on having, but I will be using significantly for something I've got planned in the future. Right, I don't know which... Let's put this on, actually. I don't know... And let's get some guys out. These should protect me, right? Right, I don't know which chest is which, so I'm just going to try each of them and see which one's open. Luckily, I know where a few of them are. Is that solid? That's not solid. Right, what is this one? Is this the jungle? It is. So let's grab all of that. No, that's dump. Let's grab all of that. And... oh, we can take it. Now this next one is in lava. We opened it. And we will grab all of that. And we'll dig that chest up. And I think that's another jungle one, isn't it? Right, and take all of that. And pick it up. And there's no enemies showing up. That's good. Right, tell you what. Let's get in here, and while all the enemies start coming across here to die, let's put 3 on that side. Right, let's go through these items. So we've got a bunch of throwing knives, we've got assorted potions extraordinaire. I think I might die. They instantly put a freaking thing on me. Heal. I can't heal. Where's my mirror? Oh, I put my mirror in the chest, didn't I? So that's no longer a thing. We've got each of these chests, which is awesome, because these look really cool. So it seems basically we just got some torches and potions out of it. Nothing too great. But the 3 items I got are these 3 right here. And my health is doing okay, isn't it? They're protecting me quite well. Okay, so we got this one here is the one I was planning on using as my main weapon until I got the legendary scythe. And that is the Scourge of the Corruptor, a powerful javelin that unleashes tiny eaters. So you remember those corrupted eating worm things that come and attack you? This shoots out those, and they split into other ones that home in on their enemies, which is perfect for... and it does 58 damage, which is pretty good. Which is perfect for, you know, when I can't be bothered to think what I'm doing and I'm just aiming everywhere. They'll home in on their enemies. The next is a good weapon for piercing multiple enemies, and that is the rainbow gun. Shoots a continuous rainbow. Shoots a rainbow that does continuous damage. Hang on, let me just get rid of that. Shoots a rainbow that does continuous... I'm gonna die. Ah! Oh well, I'm home. Shoots a rainbow that does continuous damage, which is pretty cool because it pierces through an enemy's infinitely. And finally, the piranha gun, which is a terrible weapon, except for the one thing we plan on using it on later. So if I use this rainbow gun, you'll see it goes... pew! Pew! And it always arcs. So if I show you, if I shoot it straight ahead... oh, it goes off screen. But you see how it arcs down, look. So I fire it this way. And that will pierce through enemies. So if I can hit a raven... that didn't really work too well. But that's how that works. This is thing on the PC, it's more zoomed out than it is on the console, so it's hard to see things. Is that ever coming down? Whoa, that goes really far for you, that. What if I go like that? Make like a proper rainbow. But you see, if I stand here, I can shoot through, and it just keeps going. There we go. And then this is the Scourge of the Corruptor, which fires out that, which explodes into lots of mini things. So and they home in on enemies. So if I find an enemy, I can show you. It just means fighting an enemy first. But the thing is, this isn't a magical weapon, this is a melee weapon. So, it doesn't use any mana to fire this thing. Was that a slime? There's an eye, so let's fire that. Where are they? I can't, it's too dark. There you go, let's see how they home in on the enemies. And I can hold it down, look, so I can just fire out tons. And look at them homing in on the enemies. Look at this, this is going to be deadly on stuff. Now finally, the piranha gun, when you fire it, it attaches itself to an enemy and does continuous damage. So if I can latch onto that, look. You see how it just continues eating them? As long as I'm holding down the shoot button though. If I release the shoot button, it doesn't latch on. So if I... Look, so I have to keep firing it. So I can latch, 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 and let go. Latch, oh, latch, and let go. I can just keep holding it, but it just means if I'm latched onto something, I can't do anything else, look. I'm stuck with that. So those are the biome-specific items. Take me home. Right, in fact, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. You know what, in fact, before I do that... Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go back to the dungeon, and I'm gonna pick up my gravestone. I'm going to turn off the traps. I'm going to pick up any money that I dropped and any items that were dropped, because the enemies did drop a few items there, didn't they? Now, of course, the items they drop is not going to be anything spectacular or that we don't have already, but there'll be money there, and we need money. So I'm going to cut out the journey there, and I'm going to cut out the journey back, and I'm going to cut out me putting stuff away in the chest, and when we are back, we'll be on with the next dealio. Back in a moo!